about technique. And so we got our kind of 3+ areas of the tennis player. First one is your movement. Second one is your shot selection. Third one is your technique. And the plus category is your competitiveness, your sportsmanship, your willingness to get over bad situations, stay in the moment. That plus category is kind of a big one. Etiquette. But I want to focus on the technique of the volley a little bit today. So when I was being the most influenced as a kid, I watched a lot of Stefan Edberg and Pete Sampras and Johnny Mack, of course. But so I kind of stole from all of them, but I adopted more of the relaxed approach from volleying. I try to think about being relaxed because volleying can be an intense experience. And so I think it starts with a good ready position. And so you get your feet a little bit wider than shoulder width. You take your hands and your arms, bend them, and then take your racket and put it over to your left hand. So when I'm getting ready, I favor a backhand volley. And I do that because this feels comfortable to me as opposed to this. This isn't wrong. You can do this. But this makes me feel like I want to absorb the ball and play catch with the ball. And if I want to hit the ball hard, then I do move my arms out, push my wrist back, and attack the ball. But this gets me feeling comfortable with this stance. Here's what it looks like from the side. A little bit bent over, kind of straight back, elbows back a little bit, and racket a little bit close to me. And my first move a lot of times, besides reading it, if we're just talking technique, would be to take my hands and push it forward, take the racket, pull it back, get my trampoline ready, and then I'm going to bump the ball. And I'm going to try to do that from my shoulder height. So I'll take my shoulder height volley, which would be my easiest one, and I'll move it all the way down to about where my waist is. And then at that point, maybe I will drop my racket a little bit lower than my wrist. But this comfortable position for me is my platform. So I'm here. Let's just say it's a shoulder high volley, which is the easiest one. I push my hands forward, cock my wrist back, bump the ball with my trampoline, with my edge going forward. I could get into more specifics, but basically that's my platform for volleying. So I'm looking like this, my arms bend up, my racket's tilted to the backhand side. And by the way, the backhand idea would be all the backhands are here, actually here, all the way over. And then when I get to here, I will flip over and hit my forehand. So really 2/3 of the shots, especially when you're defending, would be backhands. That's why I kind of like the favorite. So I'm getting ready, I'm assessing what's happening. Of course, I'm getting myself in position. All those things going to being a good volleyer, no fear. But let's just stay with technique. I got my position ready. I'm looking for the ball. I find the ball, get my racket behind the ball, wherever it is. Let's say it's a little lower this time. Get down, keep my head next to the racket. Try to get my step into the ball, and I'm bumping it with my trampoline. I want to bump it deep, or short, or angle. It all starts from this platform that you get ready. Watch out close and keep my racket head to my eyes. That feels comfortable for me. I want you to try it. See if you're close to that ready position. If you're more like this, that's fine, except that your first movement might be backwards. And I like it to be forward. So if I start closer to my body, my first movement can't be forward if I want to attack. And if I want to absorb the power of the ball, I'm already absorbing it because I'm right here. So that's the way I do it. Check your ready position. We'll go over more things with the volley later. But let's get the ready position right, how you hold the racket right, racket behind the ball, and then as you go to it, you're going to do your stepping into the ball. I'll keep adding to the volleys later with the footwork and stuff, but let's start with that. Have fun too tonight.